to another episode of Relationship in It Raw, and it is raw. And today we're going to talk about cheating. And it's all types of cheating. It could be classified as a look, a conversation, a thought. Cheating could be a whole bunch of different things. So we're going to talk about that today.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it.
So why do women cheat?
Why? I don't know, but I feel like...
Be honest now. Don't.
I feel like that men and women are capable, Mr. Brown, of cheating, right? But the way I feel about cheating is that from the women that I know and the women that I've known, the women that I've met and things like that, I know some women who are totally loyal, and then I know some women that like to play around. But
how do you know they totally loyal?
Because I know that they don't cheat. That's what I mean. They're loyal. They're committed to whatever relationship they're in. And some of them are not even married. However, they're in real relationships, trying to build something strong. Now, I know some women who are married, and they cheat.
Okay, time out. I just want to know, and I think the people want to know, why women cheat.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Why do men cheat?
I got an answer for that. I mean...
Oh, okay. Well, I don't have an answer for why women cheat.
That's the cover-up, because it's been a long time that it's men are always the dogs, and men cheat and all that stuff like that. You don't have to be a cheater to know why women cheat. So basically, she trying to basically...
That's what you
cover up for the women. That's
what
all.
You think.
She not trying to let no secrets out. That's what it is.
Wait, how am I trying to cover up for the women? I just told you that I know some women that cheat.
I mean, why?
And women that don't.
Cheat?
What I feel like. Okay. If I can elaborate a little bit.
Yeah, stop hiding it. Tell the truth.
Allow me to.
Yeah, let us know some secrets.
Because I can't wait to hear what you got to say.
Okay.
For the men. Okay, let me tell you about the women. What I feel like is, like I said, men and women are capable of doing it. I feel like they both do it for different reasons. That's all I can say. I mean, maybe some women might feel like...
I need some examples.
Maybe if you allow me to. You want to take over this one?
No, it's like you're
trying to
ease into it.
No, you don't want me to. Let me say it.
Okay.
Okay, so I feel like maybe a woman can cheat because she feels like she's not getting attention at home. And that attention can be any way. It doesn't have to be sexual attention or compliments. It could be mentally. You know what I'm saying? If you don't feel like you're attached to someone mentally and you are actually in a real relationship or a marriage or engagement with that person, it kind of detaches you a little bit. It makes you feel kind of that not there no more. Because if that person is not showing you that they're not interested in your day-to-day, your goals, things you talk to them about, even if it's not goals, it could be something that, just the way you feeling, or even if they don't even pay attention to that you're interested in those things about them, their goals, how their day goes every day. That can start taking a toll on you, because then a woman can start feeling like, hey, he don't even notice me. He only noticed me when he needs something. He's not noticing the things that I need. So then you have some women that's weak-willed, meaning that they search, right? But they don't.
Goodbye.
No.
Remember the movie Looking for Mr. Goodbye?
I don't remember.
Okay.
No.
It's an old movie.
Yeah.
Okay, they search. What they searching for?
Yeah.
What they searching for?
I didn't say they. Okay, they search.
Seeking you shall find.
They search within the person that they're with for what they need. And we, as women, we emotional creatures. So what it means is, it don't mean we might cry about it. It means that we start to, what we're asking for, what we seeking, it starts to sound like a nag if it's to the person that's not even paying attention. It sounds like you're trying to start something every time you open up your mouth. It sounds like you are becoming real needy, right? So now it's irritating the other person. But guess what? That's when everything goes to shit. Because now you feel like, I'm not going to look for it in my household or in my relationship. What if you guys are not living together? I'm not going to look for it in my relationship. Instead of calling him to talk to him about my day or see how his day goes, seems like he's not interested in talking to me. My texts become unanswered. My phone calls don't get called back until I call again after the third or fourth time. He's not taking me out on date night. He's not, he's not even making any plans for me. He kind of like a fall into the moment type of person. If I show up at his house, then he's going to spend some time with me. So now what a woman does is, a strong woman, she stops. No, she stops.
She seeks.
And then, unfortunately, sometimes, it's always somebody who either was checking for you, for her or him, I'm going to say her, when she didn't know, and now here they come. Or maybe they wasn't. Maybe you just step out with your ladies one night because you wanted a breather, and now here comes somebody talking to you. They talking good in your ear. Y'all start a conversation, and it leads into exchanging numbers, and then that leads into meeting up, and then that leads into other things.
So
now you lying.
It's cheating at that point when they exchange numbers, right?
Exactly.
Okay. I just
exactly.
want to get because men get it.
Unless they're planning on leaving the person that they're with if they're not married. Now, if you're married, you ain't supposed to do that. But if you're in a relationship and it look like it ain't going well, I feel like honestly, you should cut things off before you even step into that, because now the person who you're in a relationship with, they might feel like they want to get their act together. They probably notice that you ain't calling them as much. They probably notice that you're not texting them or asking for as much. So now one of they boys, or maybe they just kind of click back and say, hey, let me check on my girl.
Okay. So
but your girl gone. She out of here.
You're talking to
should have paid attention when you had
so that's not what.
Now she
okay,
gone.
so what about the ones that's just like nymphos and they just want some sausage? You know what I'm saying?
That's what. Then you just answered it,
They
baby.
just want sausage.
You just sausage.
Yeah,
sausage.
That's what I call it. They want some meat. They want that third leg, that muscle.
Yeah.
And they want different sizes, different shapes.
Well, baby,
colors,
you just said it. That's what they are.
But I'm saying, what about those people? Why do they cheat? Is it just because they want sausage?
They don't feel like they cheating. They nymphos. Like you said, if they're nymphos, they have a problem. That is a clinical thing that's happening.
Okay, lose the word nympho.
Okay.
So it's all about
nympho.
It's all about satisfaction and searching for women. That's what you're gonna say?
Not only that, babe, I feel like it's very important that men should pay attention to their woman, because we need different type of things. And one of those major things is attention in many different ways.
Say it's no excuse for cheating and all that.
It's no excuse.
So I'm just trying to get an explanation as to why women cheat. Because nowadays it's not the days of all men dogs, all men cheat. Basically, it's everybody in the same category. They say the same thing about women, and I just want to know why. So I thank you for that, because I've learned nothing. But it's okay.
You've learned nothing.
Yeah, because you better not cheat. But I'm just saying, fellas, if you're out there and your woman, she need attention, she gonna start searing.
That's not what I'm saying,
ladies. Maybe she like sausage, and she gonna go get different sausage. She don't know. I'm just saying. I mean, they want sausage. They want to keep the sausage going. You know.
Okay, baby.
They don't be satisfied with one sausage, so they cheat.
That's not what I just said. But
what could it be for? Could it be for?
Why do men cheat?
You want me to get into that?
You just said you didn't learn anything from what I said, so we can cut off what I said.
I have some ideas, like, could it be for comfort?
Baby,
some people just...
You can bring up your ideas later. Tell me, why does men cheat, Mr. Brown, since you said you got philosophy 101 when I was trying to answer his question. Tell me why men cheat. I'm curious to know.
So the thing about us men, I'm going to say us men because I am a man. I'm not trying to say I do anything, but I'm just saying, us men, and a lot of women might think that we just greedy and men just want pussy. They don't care what it is. I'm trying not to use too much profanity, but they always talk about women and the way men just have to be a booty chaser. We always got to chase booty. That's our thing. In actuality, they never get the man's real side of it. We can be like really, really, really. We can have this sex drive where we want it all the time. We can have a sexual addiction. Eric Benet, you know what I'm saying? We can have an addiction, you know what I'm saying?
Have that addiction on your lady. But you got to go out there and do it with someone else.
But when you got a woman, everything is not for everybody. So if your woman don't want to bang 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day, and you got somebody who they get jittery because they ain't had no ass, you know what I'm saying? They do stuff like cheat. But I'm gonna give you another reason that your man possibly be cheating or a man will cheat. It's simple. We have needs, and when we say needs, it's not always a sexual need. Just like she just said about women, it don't have to be about sex. You can talk to a woman or exchange numbers or something. Just anything other than your woman, you do something outside of that, you cheating basically. So it's the same thing for men. It's just like, now catch this. If you go to Burger King, you want the Burger King Whopper. You go to McDonald's, you want some McDonald's fries. You will go to White Castle, you want White Castle mozzarella sticks. You want a milkshake from Checkers. You know, you want 4 different places to get your perfect meal. So sometimes it be the same situation in men when they go out searching or seeking, as you say women do. You know,
I didn't say women search and seek. You said
see,
that.
all I'm saying is, I'm telling the truth. I'm not holding them back. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. I'm not giving away secrets. But I was trying to get a couple secrets out of you. You wouldn't give them away. But anyway, sometimes you'll be with a man. He's in a relationship. Say he's with a woman. Sex is great. She cooks. She has a job. But she likes to argue a lot. Some weak-minded men will feel like, I can't be with this woman because we always arguing. So that's the Burger King. So then you go and you try to go get you some McDonald's fries. So you want a woman that don't argue. Okay, you find a woman that don't argue. She got a good job. She cook and everything else, but the sex is whack. Oh, the man, there you go. He got to go get him some goddamn White Castle mozzarella sticks. So then he go try to find a woman that don't argue and got good sex. And he find that woman that don't argue and got good sex. But she can't clean, she can't cook, and she ain't got no job. Now he got to move on to the next one. He trying to find that perfect woman. And like I said, it don't have to be about sex, but it be those differences. And you wish you could, a man wish he could take one woman, this woman, that woman, and make one woman, but it don't happen. So to women, y'all think men just out for the booty, and he ain't never satisfied, he just want different women and stuff like that. That don't even be the case. It probably just be, he emotionally messed up too. He want the perfect woman for him. He don't know how to go about doing it. So he found a woman that got a good job, she cook, she give him good sex, and she don't like to argue. And that's the one he married. You know what I'm saying? Because he done found her. Once you find a woman that gives you any and everything, you don't need another woman for anything else. So keep that in mind when you think your man just out here trying to cheat and trying to go get him some more ass. That don't even be it. Maybe he don't want to hit the ass. Maybe he want a woman that know how to cook him a steak. Maybe he want a woman that want to get off her motherfucking ass and get a job. Maybe he want a woman that's not, you know, crazy. But it's a downside to all that. You might get a woman who got good sex, she don't like to argue, she cook and everything, and got a good job. And it still don't work. You want to know why? I'm going to tell you why right now.
Why? Inquiry minds want to know.
See, I'm giving away all the good stuff.
Tell me why.
You ain't telling nothing. We ain't learned nothing.
Because I'm listening to you, baby.
I ain't learned nothing.
I'm listening to you.
So I can't tell my single boys nothing. That's why women do nothing.
I'm learning.
But I'm going to tell you, the woman that she cooks, she cleans, she got good sex, she got a good job, and she don't like to argue, and it still don't work out, it's because she's too independent and she feel like she don't need a man for anything. So that's why you would not be with that woman, because she's so independent. She make you feel less of a man. So
Excuses.
you go. It's a cycle. You go, oh damn, that didn't work either. So you know you gotta. Basically, the bottom line is you gotta pick your back.
Excuse me.
Go ahead. Round 2.
I'm so
go ahead.
sorry. Listen,
I'm waiting on you to tell some truth.
Hold on, listen. All of that, you had me. You had me with the Burger King. You had me with McDonald's fries, Checkers.
I'm cracking, but I'm facting, baby.
You are, but guess what?
What?
The last one you just said, that she
Them
too
lips is
independent.
popping.
Yeah, you like that?
I like them lips.
That's new lip gloss.
Okay.
I got that just for you.
Yeah.
You had me until you said she's too independent, so she listen. That sounds like an excuse. I'm just going to say it. Ladies, I know what y'all thinking. I'm just going to say it. Listen, babe, let me tell you something. When a man says a woman is too independent, to me, that sounds like she's been doing things on her own for so long. Let me get it out. She's been doing things on her own for so long. Don't mean she ain't had no love in her life, but she been taking care of business so long. When you do stuff so long, you get used to it. It's kind of hard to get out of that, right? She may not even know that she's making this man feel like she knows. Hey, listen, please, please. She's probably not knowing she's making that man feel like she's too independent, so he needs to talk to her. Whatever it is that, because you just said she cook, wonderful sex, she clean, she do everything that man want, right? But that one part right there is not working for that man because she's too independent. Guess what? He can break that down. Not change her independence, because you don't want no man, you don't want no woman that don't have anything. Nobody wants anyone that doesn't have anything.
And you don't want a woman that make you feel like if you bring her a flower, I can buy this damn flower myself.
If she does not say that, let me finish. If she does not say it out her mouth, how are you to say that's what she feeling? How are you to say that? Because you know, is it a mind thing? Because you know that she got these dollars. She's very career oriented, doesn't matter what she's doing, and she's successful with her. She's comfortable and secure. Her self-esteem is ridiculous when it comes to her goals and her paper, right? So is it a man thing with a man that makes him feel like nothing?
We have egos.
Can I finish, baby? Can I finish?
I just want, if you
got an ego?
If you ain't talking about why I want to cheat, I really don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear about that woman that's so strong in her man.
See how I'm trying to elaborate on.
If I don't know no secret, I want to know why women cheat.
He said it, but I cannot elaborate on it.
We want to know why women cheat.
Because he don't want to hear it, because he knows some of what I just said is true.
We want to know why women cheat.
Men, you guys need to start understanding, okay, that just because the woman is independent doesn't mean she's trying to push you away. And as far as women that cheat,
I wasn't talking about pushing.
As far as women, as far as women that cheat, okay, I feel like, just like I said in the beginning,
they like
women cheat
in and around their face.
Women
all the time.
Are you freaking kidding me right now? Did you just say that?
I'm just saying.
No.
Or they like money, or they just like different people. That's
sausage in and around their face.
I got that off Superbad.
Listen, all I'm saying is men and women, they cheat for some of the same reasons. It's just all excuses. I don't condone cheating at all. Zero tolerance. That's a deal breaker right there. That's a deal breaker. Now, when I say deal breaker, I mean that when you crush that trust, that doesn't mean that you're going to break up or you're going to get divorced or whatever situation someone's in. It's a deal breaker because mentally, it's nothing worse than knowing. It's different when you don't know, but it's nothing worse than knowing. Because you can never get rid of that right here. But, and it hits you right here.
Okay,
so
cheating, let's keep it real. I mean, we done had our ups and downs when it come down to other women. You know what I'm saying? Before we got married, you took me back. We together. So you saying it's not a deal breaker. People make mistakes.
I said, babe, you're right. It's a deal breaker. I said it's a deal breaker when it comes to the trust. I said it doesn't mean somebody gonna break. Babe, we've been through that. That was years. We passed that. You have to regroup. You have to build. You have to
people be trying to regroup right now.
And it's possible if you let me.
Okay, let it be known. I'm sorry. You're right.
I was on to something. I was on the road.
I'm sorry. You was.
You
was rolling. I was into it, so I had to I'm sorry for interrupting you.
What I was saying is, it's a deal breaker because the trust thing, right? You might not break up. You might not separate, but it's a deal breaker because it's mental and you know it. So what my thing is this, you can work on it if it's worth it. If the person is worth it and y'all life together is worth it, and you know in your gut that you ain't trying to be with nobody else, but you crushed. Men and women, because I believe men can get crushed too, but you just don't show it. Especially if somebody cheat on you. You don't really show it like that. You be pissed off. Men pissed off. They say it in words, but but they don't show it. Women, we cry, we go crazy. Depending on where we at mentally, we might bust out some windows. We might come and I mean, you know, I'm just saying.
Take your high heels and go across your car and all that type of stuff like that. Jump on top of your car, burn your clothes.
Yeah.
Take every pair of your pants and cut one leg off.
What are you talking about? Or take your drawers and cut the whole back part out of all of them. Every last one of them. Then put it back in the drawer.
Crotchless briefs.
Yep.
All your briefs crotchless.
That's right. Exclusive. You can't
like
find
you
those
a
in
dicko. I
stores.
give you a dicko. Cut the ass and then just whole crotchless.
Easy access. But like I was saying, it just takes some growth, and you have to really know who you with if some cheating goes on. Because cheating, like my baby said, cheating happens all the time. Men and women are capable of doing it all the time. Do I feel like everyone cheats? No. However, it's different forms of cheating, like you touched base on in the beginning. It's different forms. It can start out by a conversation that you know is leading into something inappropriate.
Yes.
You stay there in that conversation. Oh, trust and please believe you open up a door for something that you don't want to. You don't even want to do that. You don't want to do it. Phone numbers, messages, things like that. Come on, man. Everybody know when it's leading into something inappropriate. You need to learn how. We need to learn how to have conversations with the opposite sex and be in a real relationship with someone else or marriage and know how to walk away or know how to check that person and say, hey, you know what? I'm upset right now. I might be in this club and I ain't even supposed to be in here. Had a couple of drinks, I ain't even supposed to be in here. Yeah, you might look nice, but you gotta know.
I'm gonna tell y'all fellas,
you have to know
one thing
how to walk away.
I'm tell y'all fellas, one thing that always entrap us, when you get that question, and you gotta learn how to run from that. When you get that question, so how you and your lady or your wife doing? Are you happy? When they start asking you shit like that, you know this person got an alternative motive, and if you're not trying to get in that trick bag, that's one of them conversations. When you hear that question, you need to really ignore it or just say, please, why the fuck you asking me that? You got to get firm, you know, because women, we
strong.
We just like them, though. We know when the women vulnerable. They might be looking sad or whatnot, case might be. If you're the type of guy that's always with your lady all the time, then people start seeing you without them. That's when they start asking them damn questions. So watch that question, fellas. We get in that trick bag. We really don't want to be there because we don't know how to express ourselves emotionally, but emotionally we fucked up, and that's usually the time we mess up. You know what I'm saying? So that woman coming along, how you and your girl doing, and whatever the case may be, oh, you done lost some weight, you look good, and all this other stuff like that. And you out here, like she said, you be in a spot you ain't supposed to be in, you know, you out here like you still got it. Then you get your ego kick in. You know what? I do still got it.
That's
I feel like, yeah.
I feel like I can go ahead up on the dance floor with you and shake and touch on a little ass.
I watch twerk videos too. You know how to do that? I won't get on the dance floor with you. Don't fall for that, fellas. You know, they know when we vulnerable just like we know when they vulnerable, and they take advantage of that. Because you got women out here, despite what she not saying to us, they be praying on us. You know, they pray for sausage, and they pray for that that challenge of getting somebody that has somebody. Women do that. Women, you do it, and you know it, and admit to it, because this would not admit to it, because that's what y'all do.
But I admitted to it in our last session, though, with dealing with the opposite sex. I told you. Women, there are some women that's out here that want to see just how happy you are.
And they out here, see, it's not.
Nevertheless, babe, let's go back.
So y'all can still look good.
What you said in regards to, you know, being in a place of wrong time, watch yourself and know how to walk away. Also, women need to watch that as well. Because when we are sad or when we're not feeling ourselves,
right in.
You can tell.
Especially with
men
compliment.
can tell. Compliments,
especially
don't let it be somebody who on social media following you. They'll say something about one of your last posts or one of your last pictures, and you look so much, pictures don't do you no justice. Oh, okay, I already know that, but I'm going to smile because now you made me smile. Now because I'm showing a little 32s, you feel like you might have a chance. Next thing you know,
you go.
You done messed up, and then your whole world, you going to drown.
But you know what, y'all women keep that shit a secret, though. See, I'm still trying to get...
Let me tell you something about women when they cheat. They're not. You never find out unless you got a.
Not nowadays. They be obvious.
Women are very smart.
They're obvious.
You guys are too.
Now they so obvious. It's not the women are old. They so obvious right now.
No, they not. I don't think they obvious. I think that women.
They be on some. They be on some. They listen to Rihanna, especially Rihanna make them songs. They listen to Rihanna.
I'm talking about if
they listen to them songs and they think they them women.
I'm talking about if they cheat, right?
They make it obvious.
No, listen, not them type of women. I'm talking about.
Fellas, if you got a woman that you always out with,
you just told me to tell you something. Are you gonna let me talk?
I'm gonna let a secret out on that.
Listen.
Go ahead.
Women, all women do not think they know damn Rihanna or none of that. They listen to the songs, and I love Riri. You know that, and I love a lot of songs that might sound like you know what I'm saying, what you're talking about. However, the women who, let me tell you something about women, okay? Let me tell you one thing since you're saying I'm trying to have something. If a woman is cheating, okay, she would drive until there's no numbers on the street to the boondocks before she gets caught. She will not do she will plan months ahead of time. She don't need her friends to be her alibi. She don't need to make up a story to pop out.
It's about time she said
a smart woman who wants to cheat will cheat, and you will never, ever find out. Because women, unfortunately, babe, I mean, everything in the dark comes to light, but what I mean is this. Unfortunately, women are very smart. And we do things different than men when y'all cheat. And I'm just going to say that. I'm going to tell you where y'all mess up. Wait a minute, babe.
I want to say something real quick.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I want to say something to them real quick. I'm going to tell y'all women something.
I can't never get nothing out.
When that dude wrote that book, he made y'all think y'all was really on something. But y'all not smart, okay?
What dude?
Y'all can't think like us at all. Well, I'm just letting you know that. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
I have never read that book. Nevertheless, what I was getting ready to say also is this. Unfortunately, baby, with men, when y'all get ready to cheat, y'all start off wrong in the beginning. Let me finish. With the other woman, you lie. Let me tell you why. They might know you're in a marriage or you got a relationship or whatever, right? But you feel like you got to tell some kind of lie to woo her a little bit, right? To make her feel like she's just not a piece of ass.
No more.
Hold on, babe. Hold on. To make her feel like she's just not a piece of ass for now. But that's exactly what she is for now. This is in the beginning.
Boom.
You might feel like you about to hit this and keep it moving. She got other plans in her head. And if you in that ear and you pillow talking and you making her feel like it just might be a chance that you might be my every Wednesday, right? She feel like if this woman ain't got no man and she out here seeking, she feel like I'll take that every Wednesday for now. What I got to lose. See, y'all mess up right then and there because and then as every Wednesday come, you tell another lie and another lie to make her feel wanted more and more and more. And then guess what happens? When you stop pillow talking, you stop making her feel like you don't feel like you got to make her feel special no more. She giving up the goods, but you got to make her feel special for she know what's up. She know what Wednesday is going down, right?
Going down.
Don't be talking to me trying to ask me to take you outside. You know we're not going outside. You know you're not finna take no pictures of me. You know you're not finna do nothing. Then this woman feel comfortable, right? She start doing things that because she feel like now she's privileged, right? Mm-hmm. So she want to have a serious conversation with you about where y'all going. Where's this going? What's going to happen? You keep it real and tell her, I mean, you know what, come on, man, we know what it is, but you trying to be soft. You trying to be soft.
Next thing you know, she blow up.
Next thing you know, she blow up, she telling everything, and she embellishing everything, and the reason why she embellishing is because she ain't got nothing to lose, and half of the stuff she's saying, you did say to her, but you would never admit that, and now you are drowning, and she's not. And guess what? The worst part about that is, most men who cheat with women who will blow up your spot, when your woman, wife, or fiance put you out, because you leaving.